Hi everyone, welcome back to Chi Living. I've got a class in store for you tonight that's quite heavy on the upper body, so it requires a lot of strength in the shoulders and the chest and the back. Quite often people tell me that they experience different levels of flexibility and different levels of strength on one side of the body and the other side, and that's absolutely natural. In this practice, I've got a long-standing rotator cuff injury on my right shoulder, which means that my right shoulder is much weaker than my left shoulder. And you'll actually see that in action in the practice tonight. So don't be disheartened if one side of the body is stronger or weaker or more flexible or less than the other. You're just human, that's what happens. Hope you enjoy it. Take it steady, look after yourself, stay very safe, and I'll see you soon. So if you'd like to join me down on the mat, we'll make a start. Turn onto your side and push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Straighten your right arm out and reach with the fingers. Raise your left leg and point the toes out. And then lower the right hand and left leg. Raise the left hand and the right leg. And lower back down. Raise the right hand up towards the ceiling. And then lower the arm down. Bring the back of the hand to the mat and thread through. Push down with the left hand to bring your body up. Right hand to the mat. Raise your left hand up. Lower the left hand down. Bring the back of the hand through. And lower your left shoulder down. And push up with the right hand. Walk your hands in towards your knees. Take your left foot forward. It doesn't need to be a long stance here, just quite a narrow stance. Take your left hand down onto your left knee. Raise the right hand up. And take a side bend over to the left. Raise the right hand up and lower down. Bring your left foot in. Take the right foot out. Right hand onto the knee. Raise your left hand up and reach over to the right. And reach up with the left and lower down. Bring the right foot in and take your hands back down to the mat. Sit back onto your heels. Stretch forward with your hands. And bring your chest forward. And sink your hips down to cobra. And take your weight back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward. Just hold, don't dip your hips down, just hold your body straight with your chest over your hands. And bring your feet up. Squeeze your feet up towards the buttocks. And then sink your hips down. Raise your chin and your chest up. Raise your hips back up, keeping the arms nice and tight into the side of your chest. Just lower your chest down to the mat and push back up. And then sit back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward, curl your toes under and push up to downward facing dog. And bring your chest forward, staying on the balls of the feet. Sink your hips down. And come back to downward facing dog. Bring your chest forward to plank. And lower down to the mat. Feet onto the insteps. And push up to cobra. And then take your weight back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward. Just walk your hands in. Come to either seated on your heels or come to seated, whichever's most comfortable for you. While I'll just show you these transitions and the modifications that you can do. We're going to go from a plank with one leg up to a down facing dog with one leg up to a side plank with a leg up. Same leg. Now, that's obviously quite a challenging set of poses to do. If you can keep the leg up, but obviously it makes it much harder if you're keeping the leg up. So if you need to touch it down, so I'll just show you what I mean. So we'll be in plank and you'll raise a leg up, and then we're going to go to downward facing dog with the leg up. So you might want to just put it down, come to downward facing dog and raise it up. Then we're going to side plank with the leg up. So again, you might want to put it down, come over to side plank and raise your leg up. But if you can, and it is hard on the shoulders and the wrist and the core for that matter, but if you can keep your leg up all the way through. So you can go like that, and then like that, and then like that.
Like that? Not like that, like that.
Yeah? Oops. I better move my mat that way a little bit, hadn't I? Okay, so see, like, obviously see how you go, and if you need to put your foot down at any point, or your hand down for that matter, then just do it, so that you can keep the movement and the transitions going. Because we're not just doing that, we'll carry on with some other stuff after that as well. Okay, ready to go? So if you start by just coming to tabletop and then taking your knees back slightly, curl your toes under. I'm going to raise the hips up and come to plank. From plank, we're going to raise the right leg up. And then push up to downward facing dog with the leg raised up. Now if you want to transition straight to the side plank, my suggestion would be to turn your left foot onto the edge first and then start to raise your hand up. And lower your hand down and come back to plank. Lower your chest down to the mat. And bring your arms back alongside your body, palms facing up. Raise your chin and chest, and your arms and your legs. And lower down to the ground. Bring your left arm forward and place the forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Just turn on to your left side. Feet stacked if you can, but if you need to separate them for your stability, that's fine. Push your hip up and reach up with your right hand in elbow supported side plank. And then take that right hand and reach all the way over. Just gently push your hip up if you can. And then lower your hand back down onto your hip. Take it down to the ground and come on to your toes. Lower your body down. Just bring your forearms up alongside your chest. And gently push up to Sphinx. And lower your chest down. Draw your hands in under your shoulders. Push up to Cobra. And then take your weight back onto your heels. Bring your weight forward. Curl your toes under. And raise your hips. Come into plank. And raise the left leg up. And then push up to downward facing dog, raising the left leg. Again, turn the right foot onto the edge before you start to turn, and raise your right hand up. And lower back down, and come back to plank. And lower your chest down to the mat. My right shoulder's so much weaker than the left, I can't believe it. Bring your arms back alongside your body, raise your shoulders and your chin. Raise your arms and your legs. And lower back down. Bring your right arm forward. Forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Turn on to your right side. And raise your hips up. Taking the right hand up. And then reaching over. And lower it back down. Take your left hand down to the mat. Bring your forearms alongside your chest. And come to Sphinx. And lower your body down. Bring your hands in underneath your shoulders and push up to Cobra. And then take your weight back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward. Draw your hands in underneath your shoulders. And sink your hips down. Sink your belly down. Raise your chin and your chest up to cow. And then arch your back. Bring your chin in. Push your shoulder blades up. And relax your back down. Walk your hands in. And come up to standing. Turning to face the long side of your mat. Nice wide stance. And turn your left foot out. Bend your left knee. We're going to move from the side of the mat that you're looking at now over to the other side of your mat. If you can, keep your arms up, don't relax your arms, don't rest your arms as we move across. So raise your arms up, go into warrior one. And rotate your body round to the long side of the mat. And lower your arms down to warrior two, looking out over the left hand. And straighten your left leg. Turn both toes out to about 45 degrees. Bend your arms at the elbows, palms facing forward. And sink your hips down to goddess. And straighten your legs. Lower the arms back down to shoulder height. Turn your left foot in. Turn your right foot out. And bend your right knee. So we're coming to warrior two, looking out over the right hand now. And bring your left arm forward. Turn your chest. And raise your hands up to warrior one. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, just lower your arms down. Just give your shoulders a little shrug. So we're going to go back from this side over to the other side again. So raise your arms up to warrior one. And then turn your body round. Lower your arms down to warrior two, looking out over your right hand. Straighten your right leg. Toes to 45 degrees. Bend your arms at the elbows. Palms facing forward. And sink your hips down to goddess. And straighten your legs. Lower the arms to shoulder height. Turn your right foot in, left foot out, bend the left knee. So we're out to warrior two. Looking out over your left hand, warrior two, not warrior one.
Sorry about that, but it was just wishful thinking. We're nearly done.
And then draw your right arm forward. Turn in your chest. And raise your hands up. So back in warrior one where we started. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your arms down. And just relax your shoulders again. Straighten your left leg. Bring your toes forward and toe and heel in. Bringing your feet to about hip width apart. And we'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers at the top. Take a side bend to the left. Back to the centre and over to the right. Back to the centre. Release the grip on your fingers. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Take the palms of your hands onto your elbows. Let your upper body hang loose. And just move your shoulders around. Ease the tension off. Maybe sway from side to side. And then relax your hands back down towards the ground. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. And come down to seated. Now take the right arm out in front, cross it over your chest. And bring the elbow into the inside of the left forearm. Gently push back. Take both arms out in front. Cross the left arm over. And gently pull back with the right. And take both arms back out in front. Raise your arms up above your head. And lower the right hand down behind your neck. Take hold of the elbow with your left palm of the hand. Gently push your hand down. So you're like pushing your arm down the spine. Raise both arms up. Lower the left arm down. And take hold of the elbow with the right palm. And raise both arms up. Lower the arms down to the sides. Bring them down behind your back. Interlace your fingers. And push your hands down towards the ground. So you're bringing your chest up. If your hands can reach down to the ground, push down into the ground to bring your shoulders further back and your chest up. And then relax your shoulders forward. Let go of the hands. Bring them out to the sides. And take your left foot out in front. Bring the right foot into the side of the thigh. Toes pointing up on your left foot. Bring your hands alongside your hips. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Rotate round to the right. Bring your left hand down onto the knee, right hand behind your back. Twist to look back over your right shoulder. Relax to come forward. Take the right hand over on top of the left thigh, left hand behind your back. And twist to look back over your left shoulder. And relax to come forward. Take the right foot out in front. Bring the left foot in. Toes pointing up on the left foot. On the right foot, sorry. Bring your hands alongside your hips. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Rotate to the left. Lower the right hand down onto the left knee, left hand behind your back. And twist to look back over your left shoulder. And relax to come forward. Left hand over the top of your right thigh, right hand behind your back. And twist to look back over your right shoulder. And relax to come forward. Take both feet out in front. Draw your hands in alongside your hips, fingers pointing forward. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. And bring your feet in. Go into cross-legged. And take the right hand to the mat at the side of your hip, left hand palm up. And reach in. Breathe in as you reach up. And breathe out as you reach over. Breathe in to reach up. And breathe out, lower down. Right hand palm up, breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Just take your hand further out to the side. So you're reaching quite a bit with your right hand there. So we're going to really lean over to the side if you can, bringing your forearm down. So left hand palm up. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, lower the left hand down again, take it right out to the side. Right hand palm up, breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in, push up. And breathe out, lower down. Just bring your hands in front of your shins. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms out. And bring them up to shoulder height. And push your palms away from you. Round your back. And hollow your chest. You can feel that stretch all across the top of the back. Those muscles running down the sides of your spine were a really big sort of contributor in the stability when we were moving around from three-legged to side plank with a leg raise. So give them a really good stretch now. And lower your arms down. Turn your palms in. Take both feet out in front. And bring your backs down onto the mat. Straighten your left leg so it's flat to the mat. And extend your arms out to the sides. And bring your left foot up. Sorry, your right foot up. Bend the knee. And then take the right knee over towards the ground on the left. While you've got the right knee over, it's sort of tempting to concentrate just on the right side. Don't forget that left leg. Your left leg needs to be pointing straight down the mat, your toes pointed, and that leg tensed up so it's nice and straight. And then take the left hand, place it on top of the right knee, and just gently ease that right knee down towards the ground, making sure your left leg's still nice and straight, pointing straight down the mat. And take the left hand off, bring the right knee up. And lower the leg down to the mat. Bring the left foot up. Bend the left knee. And take the knee over towards the ground on the right. So again, that right leg straight and the toes pointing straight down the mat with the leg tense. And then bring your right hand onto the outside of the left knee. And let go with the right hand, bring the left foot up. And lower down to the mat.
Should it be right hand and right leg?
So when you've got your right leg, your left leg over, you're putting your right hand on top.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong.
No.
I thought it didn't feel very exciting.
Let's do it again then.
No, it's alright. I did it, I just did it wrong.
Well, yeah, I know it. Go on, you'll be like, nobody will mind. You're among friends. And bring your right leg up, bend the knee, and take your right knee over towards the left side. And then put your left hand on top of your right knee.
Yeah, feels more like tick.
And then bring it back up. Place your right leg down. Bring the left up. And take it over towards the right. And put your right hand on top of the left knee. And bring it back in. And lower down. Bring both feet up off the ground. Hug your knees into your chest. And extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point the toes, straighten the legs. And gently pull back on both legs. Ease the tension off. Relax the ankles, relax the knees. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Edges of the feet together. Just take your arms alongside your body wherever's comfortable for you. And relax the knees out to the sides, bringing the soles of the feet together. And extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart. Relax the toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a comfortable position. Palms facing up. Take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And scan down through your head and your face. Relaxing the muscles in the face. Relaxing the jaw. Relax the throat, the muscles at the front of the neck, around the sides of the neck, and running down the back of the neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax the upper arms and elbows, forearms and wrists. Relax your hands, your thumbs and your fingers. Relax the chest and rib cage. Relax the muscles across the top of the back, down the sides of the spine. Relax the muscles at the bottom of the back. The muscles around the sides of the body. And relax the stomach muscles. Relax the pelvis and hips. The muscles in the buttocks. Relax the hamstrings. The muscles at the front of the thighs and the knee joints. Relax the muscles in the calves. And relax the ankle joints. And finally relax the feet. Relax the toes. Start to pay attention to the rhythm of your breathing again now. And count the breaths as they go in and out. As you breathe in, count 1. Breathe out, count 2. Breathe in 3. Breathe out 4. Breathe in 5. And breathe out 6. And carry the count on yourself now. When you get to 10, come back to 1 and start again. As we always do with this practice, the moment you notice that your mind's wandered off, because it almost certainly will, the moment you notice your mind's not on your breathing, just acknowledge it and turn your focus back to the next inhale or exhale. If you need to go back to 1 and start again, then just go back to 1 and start again. Now release the focus from your breathing. And bring it into the physical sensations in your body. Move your focus around your body, noticing the different sensations in the muscles and joints. Notice the feelings in the muscles that have been working really hard this evening. And then let's start to bring some movement back into the body. So move your hands and feet. Your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Your arms and shoulders. And your head and neck. And when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and then in your own time, bring yourself back up to seated. Just take a moment here, just to enjoy that feeling of relaxation in a body that's worked really hard in this practice. And then take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. See you again very, very soon. Stay super safe. Bye for now.